Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly guidance tarot reading. This message will be for August 8th through the 16th, and we'll have about a weekly intention. If you find the message resonates, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you would like future messages, you can feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome here. I offer monthly, weekly, and weekend guidance messages on a consistent basis. Another good reason to subscribe to the channel is I do polls for the subscribers to kind of see what you guys want to view on the community page. So there is that. These messages are general. They're not going to resonate with everyone. My messages are pretty straightforward. One message, I don't really skip around too much. So if you find that there was something in the title that resonated with you, it's most likely that there's something in this video that's going to resonate as well. So let's get started. This is how they came out. Round and Round and Thinker. So Round and Round symbolizes a karmic lesson, a cycle that keeps repeating. Thinker symbolizes sitting down, making a strategy, planning it out. I'm going to read the protection message of Round and Round because it's in the reversal, and I feel like that's going to be the strongest. I do definitely feel like what's going to pull you out of this cycle, Taurus, is creating a strategy, creating a plan. So here's your protection message for August 8th through the 16th is, are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all these repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you figure out that you have the power to stop going round and round, you possess the key to your freedom. Be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You can have the abundant life fulfilled with love and prosperity that Spirit so wants for you. The ability to reason and strategize. So I do definitely get the sense, Taurus, that there is something that you're having a hard time with. You maybe you're in a cycle that you keep repeating. And in order to be pulled out of the cycle, because I feel like you've learned this lesson several times, now it's time to have a different approach and try to be more strategic. Write it out. Make a plan. Plan it out. Sit down and think about it for a minute, you know? What is it that you really want out of the situation and why? So let's see. First card that's going to be out is the guiding card. So let's see, Spirit, what does Taurus need to know about this cycle, this repetitive cycle that they're in? Most important message. August 8th through the 16th, Spirit, what's the most important message that Taurus needs to see? It's too many cards, too many cards. Recovery. Actually came out in the reverse. So Taurus, The guiding card is recovery. Okay, there's still some recovery that needs to be done. I feel like this healing that needs to happen is deeply rooted. Okay, I don't feel like it has anything to do with, even though in this cycle that you've been in, there has been a lot of pain, there has been a lot of comfort, but I feel like this healing is deeper than that. Okay, I feel like this cycle that you've been going through, and this very well could have been a relationship cycle. And I don't feel like it was with the same person. I feel like it was the same situation, just different people. Okay? And this has brought the completion of this cycle. This is this lesson that's been repeating itself. It's brought in this aha moment for you where I can't have the same problem with every person, right? I do get the sense that there is this atonement. This judgment symbolizes forgiveness. It symbolizes truth, renewal. Okay? One thing I want to touch on, Taurus, is it is important to look out for yourself. But hurting others in the process of a victory, it will kind of lead to this remorseful feeling. Okay? So be careful, be mindful of how you're carrying yourself and what you're allowing in your life. Okay? I do get the sense that you're walking away from the past. You're walking away from this pain. I do get the sense that it's deep. It's deeper than just within this relationship or relationships. Okay? Understand that there will be a delay. There will be a delay for you within relationships until this cycle, this lesson is learned. Okay? You need to take some time and review the past, review situations that you've gone through already. Okay? Once you review the details of everything that you've gone through, then it's time to make amends. Any situations that we may have hurt anybody with our own self-interest, it's time to make amends to those situations. Once you review the past and go through this grieving process, the wheel will start turning in your favor again. You will have a victory. I feel like this week, Taurus, your focus is healing. Okay? The word of the week is healing. One thing I do want to touch on is loving yourself first and foremost, falling in love with yourself, getting to know yourself again, because we change, as we get older, our likes, what we like is different. Even the taste of food that we like becomes different. We experience more things. Try and take some time as you're reviewing the past and get to know yourself. Date yourself. Take yourself out to lunch. Take yourself to the movies. Do things with yourself that's going to make you feel good. You don't need another person in order to make you feel fulfilled within your life. And really, part of the grieving process is kind of getting that balance back in our lives. You know, what do we want out of our lives and why? Okay. I do definitely get the sense that you are moving forward. You're moving past dishonest association to a more prominent future. Okay. With life experience here, this is like the Tower, okay? It symbolizes in this deck letting go of outdated belief systems, letting go of things that are no longer serving you, that are no longer important to the growth, the expansion of your mind, okay? I do see that you're feeling a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety from this change, okay? You will have relief. Part of the grieving process is you're going to have days where you have a lot of energy, you're super positive, you feel happy, you're ready to move forward. And then you're going to have days where you're not feeling like that. You're not feeling your same self. You're not feeling like moving forward and all of that fun stuff, okay? Learn to ebb and flow with the energies in your life. If you're having a day where you're not feeling up to par, just get through the day, do the small tasks that you need to get through to take care of life, and then take some time for yourself. Drink a cup of tea or coffee and play a video game or bake some cookies, go outside, go for a walk, whatever makes you feel good, Taurus. You need to start working on yourself, healing yourself, bringing balance back in. And by going through this process and listening to the energies within your life, it's going to help relieve these delays. So let's get some psychic tarot out. I kind of like these. There's kind of like a stronger guidance message for these readings. So let's see, Taurus, what can we get for this? Some guidance for Taurus for this week, Spirit. The grieving process is a 7-stage process. You can always look it up. When I have gone through my days, everyone has them. That's what I did. I like to research things and look it up and know, like, okay, what am I going through? What's my brain? Because everybody goes through it. So they actually have done studies on this grieving process. And it definitely helps educating, or it helped me when I was able to educate myself. I was able to be like, all right, well, I was able to measure up what stage I was at. And then I was like, okay, only 3 more to go, right? Now what can I do to speed this up, okay? Because once you're through the process, that's when you feel this completion. The psychic tarot that came out, Hope, Authority. Hope is the star, Authority is the Emperor, Destiny is the Wheel. There is a bright future ahead. You do have success within this, okay? There's a completion of a cycle that is happening. And this is happening, honestly, within the collective, and it's happening at different different areas for different people. Okay? Understand that there is this sense of hope. Okay? There is this sense of it's time. Okay? Stand your ground. Don't back down from what you believe in. But also be open to possibilities. Okay? Destiny. It's so beautiful that the star card came out right at the end, right next to the Wheel of Fortune. In this deck, destiny is a little bit more than just the Wheel of Fortune. It symbolizes success, but also it symbolizes growth, learning, making it through the process, and finally knowing how to ebb and flow with life, right? It's like you've come to a more mature phase and your heart is more open to receiving, and you're able to see opportunities and things lining up for you. There's a beautiful life awaiting for you, Taurus. You just have to let go of these things. They're like defense mechanisms that you built up in your childhood. And these defense mechanisms are no longer serving you. Okay? In order to start breaking down these walls, that is why we have to review our past. Okay? So we can start, okay, that's why I do this certain thing. Well, now I know if I go and make amends with this person, or I talk it out and have a conversation, maybe get some closure, it might start healing that wound within me. Okay? And going through that with every single one of these outdated belief systems. I never said it was going to be easy, Taurus. And you're going to have days where you just give up and you're not going to want to do this. But understand that it is a process, and that's part of the process. So just have patience with the process. Everything's going to work out fine. I know it's so cliche, but you have the Wheel of Fortune twice. One is in reverse, signifying delays, but as the Wheel of Fortune always turns and moves in our favor. Okay? So that is the message I have, Taurus. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.